Okay, so welcome everyone back. I am back from my 1 to 2 week break, and I am here to show off all the Winterfest cosmetics that I got that you get during Winterfest. And I remember there was like a jam track, so right here.
It's that time of year again. Yeah. Snow's falling.
So I'll go solo when in a festival to show it off. Now this is all the stuff you get for free. So we'll load into a game of solos. And even though Winterfest is over, I still want to show them off. Okay. Oh, and this is the loading screen I had for Winterfest. This is not one of the ones you get. It's just that I don't remember which one you get for Winterfest this year. So we'll just deal with this. It's a nice loading screen though. So I hope you all had happy holidays while I was gone. And be sure to let me know what you got for Christmas. If you, well, not be sure, just if you want to, is what I'm trying to communicate. Because I kind of don't know whether I just want to go the typical YouTuber route with this stuff, or just go with what I would say. Oh, got to get the snowflake one. Okay. Kind of jumped out without a plan. Well, we can make a plan. Trial and error, people. So, if you've been on the internet recently, you would know that Hatsune Miku is coming to Fortnite in a week. Now, if you don't know who Hatsune Miku is, she is a Vocaloid it's like kind of those AI voice things, but with an actual person's voice, like someone's actually like recorded in a studio for this thing. And it would be difficult not to know who Hatsune Miku is, considering she's one of, if not one of the most recognizable pop culture phenomenons. Okay, here I'm about to show off the sprays you get. So, okay, it only works. So you got the Blizzard grenade, the chiller grenade, naughty or nice. I bet some people will say naughty for other reasons. And Christmas tree golf. And also this sticker. Okay. Just showing them off in game. Anyway, so basically, she also got her rhythm games called Project Diva. Project Diva something. I don't really remember. Don't know why they never called it the Hatsune Miku music. I mean, her name literally rhymes with it. Well, not rhymes, it would just fit. There are other Vocaloids, but they're not nearly as popular, certainly not the first one, as much as the first one. Which, fun fact, Miku is the very first Vocaloid. She also does, like, real-life concerts. Of course, since she's an anime character, they have to sometimes use an animatronic or projection. Or just a TV screen. Which, either way, it doesn't matter. But fans of anything are gonna be whining about it if it doesn't fit their standards anyway. Okay. This bot just straight sucks. Anyway, so to summarize, she's basically just an anime girl everyone's obsessed with. Despite not actually have ever had an anime to herself, which is surprising, considering how much of a character she is, that she's never gotten her own anime show. Someone should get on that. And also, surprisingly, for some reason, she also gets collaboration paired in the same game as Godzilla. If you don't know, Godzilla is another very popular pop culture phenomenon, pop culture character. And I'm not gonna go a history about him, but just search up Godzilla lore or something. Which actually I should have said that for Miku as well. But Miku's the one coming soon, and the more interesting one. Not any hate towards Godzilla fans. I just wanted to educate about the next collaboration. And by the way, this is Christmas Snoop Dogg, if you haven't noticed yet. If you don't know, Snoop Dogg's basically a rapper who also had his skin debut last season during Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. Okay, we got someone here. Let's see how easy I can beat them. And I'm not gonna give you like a full history dump like I did Miku. Just, if you want to know, just look up like Snoop Dogg lore or something. And just like any rapper, he has his Christmas stuff. And this was one of his outfits he once wore. Like basically every musical artist does it. If you exist, you have to have a Christmas version of you. That's the rule. Yep, I always wonder, is there like a wholesome version of Rule 34? Like, if you don't know, Rule 34 is the rule that says, if it exists, there's dirty stuff about it. I'm not gonna directly say what dirty stuff, but please don't look it up if you're underage. I don't want to be responsible for directing you to that kind of stuff. Okay. So this pickaxe is also one of the Christmas rewards. It has like little jingle bells on it. Also this wrap you get. And this little back bling. Again, I said I would showcase them before Winterfest ended, and I'm doing it now because I promised it. Well, I didn't really promise it because I don't like to keep promises that I possibly can't do. Hello, little guy. Probably not good to aim a gun at him. Have you ever seen that meme where you have this like hand and you just put it on a random character and they're just holding a gun? Specifically a pistol. And then there's this one with Baymax from Big Hero 6. I actually have that skin. I can show you guys, everyone. I really gotta stop saying you guys. You know, to avoid the whole, avoid the whole, I don't know how to describe it. Just people who will get offended over it. Okay, I just was here. And if you want to know if I'm cracked at the game, if I can beat Ninja, then no, you're sorely mistaken. And if this is your first video of mine you're watching, welcome to the channel with low quality videos. I don't know why that needs to happen every time I play. You see, I'm the most average player on the game. Okay, so what was I talking about again? Come on, you idiot. Oh, the Christmas challenges, or quests as they call it. I'll show them in a minute. Okay, random loading screen that I got. So it was basically like these story quests, but you really didn't miss anything. If you watch the leaks, you basically know everything. And the format of them, the same across the board. Just, they used to have voiceover challenges where like an audio clip will play, kind of telling you about stuff or alluding to what you need to do in the next challenge, quest or something. They kind of had it with this, but no voice lines, just text. And you can look up footage about it. I think I've also covered it before. Yeah, I definitely did. So just watch past videos of mine. I don't really like to talk over them as much, because I want you guys to hear it. But then again, you guys could just look up a compilation of them. And here's the Baymax skin that I have. It has the default style as well. We're just not doing that skin right now. I'll showcase him maybe in a different video. And here's the other skin you get. What's her name? I'm not bothered gonna read that. If you want to, you can. I'll just leave it on screen so you can read it. Because I am really bad at reading. I'm not dyslexic or anything, it's just I'm just really bad at it. Okay, here's Christmas Gas Mask Girl. So let's... Actually, I've been meaning to show off Ballistic here. So let's hop into a game. This is a team-based game mode, so I might have to inform the others that I am filming. Well, what I say I might, I have to. Because, well, it's the right thing to do. You can't record minors, or you shouldn't record anyone without their permission. Give it a rest here. This computer I have with a timer that allows me to keep track of the recording, just always going dark when I'm not looking. Anyway, by the way, also, how was your guys' New Year's? I would really like to know what you all did. And be sure to keep it family friendly. I don't want to hear any dirty stuff. Okay? My family sick in bed. Because on the way back from vacation, we also caught a cold on the way. Okay. So this is ballistic. If you don't know, and I'll show you here in a second, this is basically the Fortnite first person mode. Kinda to allow people to get familiar with the first person stuff. You know how Fortnite's usually a third person game? This is like their first person shooter type game mode. Okay. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but why does the circumference, why does the side, basically why is the default skin so cheeked up? Oh, just wanna know if that's okay with you guys. Okay. So this is basically like search and destroy with Rainbow Six Siege or something. We have to plant a bomb or defuse it, depending on which team we're on. And this is a flashbang. If you don't know, that's a no damage stun grenade. And I'm dead. I think we'll get to see what it does in a second. And we are getting punched. Don't know why they got rid of the normal version, the non-ranked version. And I'm probably already hearing you guys saying, oh, it's because of money and stuff, but Fortnite, Epic Games is not as greedy as you think they are. Okay, so kind of drop your pitchforks and stuff. Okay. You really need to aim these things. Okay, who has it? Okay, we gotta guard this bomb until it blows up. Oh, come on, guys. You can do it. Just don't let them defuse it. Okay, this team sucks. Sorry, guys. Hope you guys are able to win without my dead weight. Look, I'm not gonna sit there and let them curve stomp me. People get way too competitive in this game. I know I act that way a lot of times because competition really brings out the worst in people. I mean, that's not me discouraging you from playing stuff like this, but be sure, if you know you're getting curve stomped, just leave. If there's I know they're gonna be like, oh, blah blah blah, if we won or something, but that's only if you're actively. If someone, just one more guy would have helped. You have to always not overanalyze, but analyze the situation to some capacity to properly understand why they left. Because let's be real, there was no way we were winning that. Those guys, as well as me, were not skilled enough or prepared enough to face those guys. Which, a little bit of a rant here. You see these stats and stuff. Why can't Epic Games or just anyone keep track of these? They're clearly keeping track here. Why can't they use them to do matchmaking with? Like if you have a bunch of wins and eliminations, you go with these guys, or if you have little, you go with this match. You know? Kind of make it, I don't know, fair. I just don't understand how hard it is to program. I plan on it, if I ever get to make a game, to use the stats that I keep my computers keep track of to do matchmaking with. Okay? That's just a pet peeve of mine. Okay. Also, I didn't get to show this off. This is Fortnite OG, Chapter 1, Season 1, which does imply they'll be doing the other chapters in this, but it's basically, if you play during OG Fortnite, this is basically the permanent version. Okay? So we'll be playing it and seeing how much it, I won't say sucks, but it can get quickly boring. And also, here's a bonus reward section. This is where you can earn special styles for your skins and stuff. But that's not what we're here for. These are what we're here for. The super styles. This is your reward for grinding to 200. You get all of those, and then you get to flex that you grind the game, in which people will misunderstand and think you're a sweat, or you're just very skilled at the game, which you're probably not, just like me. You just don't have a life. Okay. And if you don't know what a leaker is, or leaks are, it's basically where somebody hacks into Epic Games or any company and reveals information to the general public. And now, does this take away from the surprises the company will do for a live service game? Yes. You have to research them or listen to them? No. Unless you don't care about spoilers or something, you can watch them. But don't be disappointed when you get spoiled on something. Okay? So So just control yourself. Okay. So this is the OG map. If you don't know what OG means, it means original generation, I think. And basically, this is the one that existed 7 years ago. May not sound like that much time, but to gamers, that's a lot of time. And people went crazy over this, and now they have abandoned it because of the bots. If you don't know what bots are in this game, they're not like those NPCs. NPCs are actually helpful. With bots, they're player AIs like that, but meant to be players that suck at the game in order to make it easier. And they take out more than 60% of the player base that actually play. And I don't think they should be gone, like many people say. They are a necessary evil. It's so people have actually fun in a video game. I know people will be like, if you're not skilled, if you cannot crank 90s every millisecond, then you do not deserve to play this game. You deserve to not have fun. To that I say, screw you. Everyone deserves to have fun however they like. And if that means sucking at the game, then so be it. And also the dumb idiots who complain about this thing having this game mode not having the HUD elements or not having this, you know, blah 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 blah. It's just what will please you, you know? People never think from the developer side of things. And if they ever do, they're all like, oh, they're so great. How dare they want me to have fun? And how dare they take away something I love? It's like, oh my god. How many how dare theys can you say before you sound stupid? I know I kind of sound stupid, but I'm just trying to tell you guys how they basically act. Okay? And back to the bot crisis thing. It's not necessarily a crisis, I just think they need to tone it down. And that goes back to what I said earlier about them keeping track of those stats. Maybe if you have really good stats, then they can put you in lobbies with more real players to bots. It's just these easy solutions that can fix the problem that no one looks to. I know not everyone thinks like me, but if it does this much, would you? I'm talking to my viewers right now. So those two could have been bots. You might be like, well, there must be some way to tell and they don't survive till... And yes, they can survive till endgame and kind of cheapen a victory. But, you know, a victory is a victory. If you want authentic experiences without bots, then just go play creative mode. Like I said before, it's just these easy solutions to this bot problem. And I just don't understand why they can't just implement it. Like here, this is a bot. I know I'm not Epic Games or anyone that knows anything about game development. But then what's the point of having these stats if you don't do anything with them? You know? And that's just my thoughts on it. What are yours? And please be mature about it, even if you're not an adult. Don't go tearing each other's throats out about it. And just try to appreciate what Epic Games, even if it's the bare minimum, what Epic Games is doing does about it. I know they can wipe the bots out of the games, or no, we need them so people can have fun. Just you hear how annoying it is when I mimic them. Imagine actually talking to someone who talks like that. You would get it 10 times worse. And if you're not satisfied with any solution I presented, then just don't play the game. Or play a different game. It's like, I don't play Fortnite all day, like 2 to 3 hours a day. I have other games I can play. And other games I have shown on the channel. So, but Fortnite is really my favorite game. I said it. It's my favorite game of all time. But that doesn't mean I blindly agree with everything Epic Games does. You can like a game, have it be the best, the Mona Lisa of gaming to you, but that doesn't mean you have to be a mindless drone to the people that make it. And like with Fortnite not bringing back the original UI, even though the UI we have is a bit generic, but I appreciate it for what it is, not what it represents. It represents not Fortnite losing their identity, but evolving. From the start, Fortnite promised a constantly evolving game. And don't whine when you get it. That's like saying you want ice cream, and then you get ice cream and still whine. Just like that meme. And the point of all of this is just appreciate what Epic Games is doing. And even if you don't, you can have criticism, but don't act like a 5-year-old. Sure, you want to be expressive, you want to show every inch of the human emotions, but not everyone wants to listen to that. And you have to be respectful for other people's opinions. And remember, if you will, Fortnite Wrecked. That was one of the most fun seasons I had playing this game, because I've played since Chapter 1. And finally having an exhilarating experience mixed of doing vehicles mixed with combat was just something I adored. Now, it could have been more balanced, but I think Chapter 5, Season 3, and all of the seasons in that chapter were more just them experimenting. Okay. So, I've just shown off all the Christmas stuff. And if you guys enjoyed I'm gonna end it off here so it doesn't go for so long. But if you guys enjoyed that video, even with me ranting and constantly talking, because, you know, I need to have something for people to also think about while watching me play. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, hold on. Oh, come on. GG's.